Now, in the political world, you have become well known in the Republican Party outside of your firm. Last presidential election, who was your favorite candidate?
I stood aside for most of 2015 and then supported Marco Rubio.
Okay. And when he dropped out, did you have anybody next?
Um, no, I stood aside.
Okay. Well, ultimately, when Donald Trump was the nominee of the party, did you support him then as the nominee?
I voted for him.
Okay.
And I was not going to vote for Hillary Clinton, as some of my Republican
Okay.
friends did. And I became optimistic about some of the
Okay.
opportunities in economic growth and
Okay.
regulatory reform, tax reform.
Has Donald Trump invited you down to visit him? Did you know him before he was elected president?
I did not.
And
I invested in his bonds a couple of times.
Okay. Those were high-grade bonds?
They were on the date of issue.
They later became high yield.
And below.
Right. So have you seen him since he's president, and you given any advice?
I visited the White House once a few months ago, and we chatted a bit about taxes and economic policy.
You've given a lot of money, raised a lot of money for Republicans. Do they listen to you?
Sometimes.
They say, well, thank you for your ideas. By the way, I'm having a fundraiser in a week, or they don't do that?
That's not the way it goes. But their problem, I mean, let's be humanists here.
Right.
Their problem is that they are subject to all kinds of forces, all kinds of pressures coming from 360 degrees on their compasses. And so the right policies and the best ideas are not necessarily, and many of them listen and many of them are smart, they're not necessarily things that make the final cut. But I think it's important for citizens informed citizens to try to give assistance. We're among Republican activists who actually can, in a relatively unconflicted level, we have less parochial interests in the things that we talk to policymakers about than most folks.